Hey, today I'd like to teach you a harmonica jam that I've been working on that is seriously addictive. I've been playing this thing for the last few hours and I think you're going to enjoy it too if you pick it up. So check it out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's super fun, and we're going to learn how to play that in today's video. Before we learn this together, here are the details. So first, you're going to want to see harmonica to learn this with me in the video, but you can really do this on any harmonica that you'd like. I actually think this is more fun on a lower key harmonica, maybe even like an actual low harmonica. As far as the techniques here, there are bends, specifically bends on hole 3 and hole 2, like a lot of whole step bends in there. I also use some double stops, which are 2-note chords, and then bend scoops, which are bends that are used really quickly. So you're going to have to be able to do that, or at least be willing to learn them for today's song. For scales, this is more centered around the major pentatonic scale, but there are a couple notes that are taken from the blues scale as well. If you want to improve your mechanical abilities to play this and just, music as a whole, check out my free scale cheat sheet. It gives you all the details of the harmonica scales and how to practice them. The link is down below in the description. Finally, if you're still working on your bends, I'll link a different video in the description that you should probably check out instead. This one is a little harder than that. It's good for advanced beginners and intermediate players. So let's start off here. We have a 1 draw, 2 blow, 1 draw. This is going to be the hook for the whole thing. Like, we're going to do that at the start of almost every single line, and it kind of keeps this like a bouncing rhythm in place that we're going to keep going through the whole blues progression. All right, so we're starting off with that, and that's going to start on beat 4. So we're going to count in 1, 2, 3, and then we continue from there. So at the end of that line, we're going to do 3 whole step draw bend, and we're going to really quickly scoop up, and we're going to add in 4 draw right when we do that and make it a 3 and 4 draw double stop. So like this. Let me repeat that a couple times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Much slower this time. 1, 2, 3. So that's that first line there. That would be like the call, and the response is this: 1 draw, 2 blow, 1 draw, and then we go back to 2 draw. Okay, so like the first time starts off, it's kind of unresolved, and then we resolve it by ending on the G again. So those 2 lines, if you practice them together, if you can get this down, you can probably get this whole thing down, all right? So I'm going to play just those first 2 lines together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's move on. This next one here starts off the same way. But then we have this particular phrase here, which I think is really fun, uses a lot of bend scoops. So we do 3 whole step draw bend, and we're going to scoop right up to the 3 very quickly, like that. And we're playing this phrase, which after the scoop, we do 4 draw, 5 blow, and then we do that same scoop up to 3 again. So it sounds like this. Like that. I'm going to play that whole line. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so if you can play those lines there, that can really just be a jam in and of itself. But I'm going to play the 3 lines that we've learned together because I think it's really necessary to like put this together as a unit. So here we go. I'm going to start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. All right, so you got that down. If you need to keep track of the tabs, you'll find them down below in the description. All right, so the next 3 lines are going to be very similar to the first 3, only we're gonna end that 3rd line a little bit differently than we just did. So we're gonna repeat the first 2 lines that we just played. And we're gonna end this differently. This time we're gonna go 4 draw, 4 blow, 3 draw, 2 draw. Now, I'm a tongue blocking player. I really naturally use slaps and pulls in my playing. So if you are a tongue blocking player, you can slap those notes. If you're not, just play them normally. Okay, that's totally fine. So this is this section here. I'm gonna play it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna take this a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3. The timing here is a little delayed, and that really is what makes it, a lot of fun. All right, so this is following a 12-bar blues progression. And in this part of the song, we're going to move to the 4 chord, okay? So we're going to start this next part the same way, like with, but we're going to go down to the C on 1 blow, like that. Okay, and then we are going to play 4 blow, 3 draw. And then we continue that phrase by going 4 blow, 3 draw, 4 blow, 4 draw. Okay, so this is that section where we go to the 4 chord. It goes like this. Let me take that a little slower. 1, 2, 3. So that's what you're playing right there. And then we go back to a part that we played previously, which is this. So that should be familiar. We just did that before the previous section there. All right, so now we're getting to the last 4 bars of the blues progression where the chords go 5, 4, 1, 5. And we're going to start off like this. So this is where that start of the pattern breaks a little bit. So it goes 1 draw, 2 blow twice. Okay. And then we go back to the 1 draw. Like that. And then we play 1 draw one more time. Like this. Okay. One more time. 1, 2, 3. And then the next line, so that one there, because we ended on the 1 draw, that's the D, like the root note of the 5 chord. And then the music would go to the 4 chord. So we're going 1 draw, 2 draw, 1 draw. So this is a little different, right? And then we go to 1 blow twice. Here's the 2 lines that I just played together. 1, 2, 3. One more time, a little slower. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then we are going to the last 2 bars, which this is where you would like play a blues turnaround. And this is what I'm going to play here. So we have 3 draw, 3 whole step draw, bend 2 draw. Like that. And then we really come into the turnaround here. So we go 4 draw, 4 blow. I'm doing a 3 half step draw bend here. And then 2 draw. Like this. Right? And then the last line here is pretty fun. So we do 2 whole step draw bend, 1 draw, 2 half step draw bend, 1 draw, 2 draw. So the last line is. So let me play the last 3 lines that we just learned together. 1, 2, 3. little slower this time. 1, 2, 3. So that's how you end this. And then if you want to keep repeating this, you just go back to the beginning. If you're totally done with this, you could just end it on a G chord, like 2, 3, 4 draw. Like, and just throwing that chord there at the end. So I know that this was a lot. I'm going to play this whole thing together, starting slow, a little bit faster, and then even faster than what you've heard so far. All right, so here's what this sounds like when you put the whole thing together. I'm going to start from the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here's a little faster. 1, 2, 3. That's probably the level that you're going to want to work this up to. But if you can go faster, here's what it's going to sound like. 1, 2, 3. I hope that you enjoy learning this jam. And if you want to learn another, click this video up here. That's it for me for this week. Check out the scale cheat sheet. It's really going to help you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.